Everything I ate on my first day in Thailand. I've never had a floating breakfast before, but look at how freaking gorgeous. All of the fruit was like so fresh. And I haven't had a pomelo since I left China. They're so good. They're like big grapefruits. And this papaya was the juiciest, sweetest, softest fruit. It literally melted in my mouth. I also had to get a Thai iced tea, of course. And then we went to the beach, and for lunch, they had all these like local restaurants right on the water. And you guys, this pad Thai was $3. I added all the spices, and the noodles are just like so soft, and the bean sprouts are so crunchy, and it's like nutty and tangy and just literally the best thing ever. I also got pineapple fried rice with these really big tender prawns, and the pineapples were so sweet. It also had cashews and this like really great curry flavor, like so many textures too with the calamari. And of course I had to get a papaya salad that was so fresh and really spicy, and it had this like yummy, really fresh lime flavor. And we were gonna go into town for dinner, but I was so wiped from a travel day and a beach day, so we chilled at the restaurant in front of our villa, which had burgers. So I got this surf and turf burger that had 2 Angus patties, barbecue tiger prawns, and this really spicy cocktail sauce. It was super cheesy, and it also had gherkins, which is like my favorite word. Also, I tried my boyfriend's chicken bacon burger that was really crispy and had this like creamy sriracha mayo. And don't worry, I'm still gonna hit up all the night markets and the street food stalls while I'm here, but that's all for today. My first time trying a scorpion. I'm like never scared to try food, but oh, it smells good. The seasoning is delicious. People are looking. No, there's like meat in the body. It's kind of like jerky. It's like beef flavored. Honestly, like it's pretty good flavor wise. Now I gotta try claw. Very crunchy. The body is better. Everything I ate at a night market in Thailand. The whole market smelled like a deep fried heaven. They had way too many options. I was overwhelmed, but this fried squid looked really good, and it came with this like tangy sauce. It was super tender actually, and the inside was so soft. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to like melt in my mouth, but anyway, I also saw these massive chicken skewers that were smothered in this like sweet spicy sauce, and it definitely had a kick, but the chicken itself was also really flavorful and like smoky. And the sauce got all over my lips, so they got all like tingly, and they also had these cream rolls with like different fillings. So this one was filled with Oreo crumbles, and the wrapping on the outside was so light too. It like dissolves when you bite it. And the cream filling wasn't too sweet, just super fluffy. And then this one had this super sugary, fruity blueberry filling. And yeah, they were just so light. Then we did some exploring, and I found this lady cooking this massive pot of deep fried fish balls, which I've never tried before. And they came with this like thick sugary sauce. And you guys, they were so good, so puffy and warm, not too fishy at all. And they went really well with like the crunchy veggies. I don't know how I've never tried them before. And anyway, if you saw yesterday's video, you know I had to do it. I had to eat a scorpion. I was just so curious. And he seasoned it really well too. It was like salty and kind of garlicky, and definitely a little too crunchy for me personally, but not too bad at all. It had like a kind of beef jerky flavor. And anyway, that's all for today. Everything I ate for $5 in Thailand. Tonight we went to a night market, and I started off with a $1 soup skewer. I got a sausage and mushroom one, and the mushrooms were so juicy. They just like soaked up that spicy broth, and the sausage was really soft. And of course you got to drink the soup, which is so flavorful, like really spicy, but also salty in a good way. Then I got 10 pieces of pork siu mai for $2. It was covered in this crunchy fried garlic or onions, I don't know, but it added a lot of flavor, and the dumpling wrapping was like stretchy and tender, and the pork was so savory. And I kept seeing sushi everywhere, so I had to get some. You can fill up a box with whatever you want, and each piece is 28 cents. This one had this big tender piece of crab or imitation crab, I don't know, but it was delicious. And this one was piled high with salmon roe that was almost like creamy. And this piece of salmon was so buttery, it literally melted in my mouth. And I had to get another crab one because crab is my favorite. And at this point I was getting a little full, but I saw a bunch of donuts, so I couldn't resist. Each donut was only 72 cents, and I got this Nutella filled one that was nice and fluffy. And then this other one was a brownie donut that was covered in crunchy peanuts, and I think I actually spent more like $5.84, but anyway, that's all for today. All food for a full day in Thailand. This mall was huge. The food court went on for like a mile. It was just a sea of street food stalls and bakeries, and I found a corn dog stall, so I got a crispy potato corn dog with spicy mustard, and it was literally like as big as my head, and of course it had the stretchiest, creamiest mozzarella, and the potatoes are like so crunchy, and the sugary ketchup goes so well with like the heat from the spicy mustard, and the hot dog itself was pretty good too. It was a little sweet. And then I saw a dim sum place, and I had to get some pan-fried pork baos. You guys, the bottom is so crispy and they're super juicy. The pork is like bursting with flavor, and the chili oil, oh my gosh, it was incredible. Like the best chili oil I've had since leaving China. Chris said this is the best thing we've eaten on this trip so far. And then we explored the mall, and later I wanted something sweet, so I got this chocolate bubble waffle with strawberry ice cream, Oreos, M&Ms, whipped cream, and chocolate drizzle. And the waffle was warm and chewy, but also still really crunchy. It was actually so good, and the strawberry ice cream had little chunks of strawberries in it. And before we left, I had to get some skewers because they smelled so good. I got these dumplings that were fried with quail eggs inside, and they were like covered in this sweet spicy sauce. They had that incredible deep fried richness, and the eggs were so soft and warm. I also got a pork sausage that had the perfect snap, and it was packed with like peppers and different seasonings. And finally, I tried some spicy chicken that was super juicy and tender, and that's all for today. Everything I ate at a luxury resort in Thailand. Breakfast buffets in Asia always blow me away, like the amount of variety, and they always have noodle bars, so you can always have breakfast noodles. I also tried a Thai omelet, which is like fried in oil, so the edges get all crispy, but the center is still like really light and fluffy. Of course, I got some pork siu mai, which were so juicy and meaty, and look at my beautiful breakfast noodles. I added a bunch of peppers for a little kick, and they also had lychee, which are like the juiciest, most flavorful grapes, and they also had muesli, which was really crunchy and creamy, and I got so full, I literally wasn't hungry till dinner. But then I was starving. We went to the seafood restaurant on property, and I got this freaking beautiful lobster mac and cheese that was just smothered in like rich, salty, melty cheese, and it had these big tender chunks of lobster. And I've never had a seafood boil before. When I tell you I've never seen this much seafood in my life, I was overwhelmed. I had to look up how to eat a crab, but you pop the top of the head off and then you like break it in half, and then you just fork out that soft, delicious crab meat, and the peri sauce was so garlicky. Also, look at this massive lobster tail. Of course, you gotta dunk it in lemon butter, and it's so good. It's so rich and like a little sweet. And when I tell you they gave us so many prawns, I don't think I've eaten this much shrimp in my life, and it was all so fresh. And I'm usually not the biggest oyster fan, but the spicy sauce was delicious, and they also gave us so much calamari. It was super tender, and the corn was also delicious. I was so full, but so happy, and that's all for today. What I spend in a day in Thailand. We moved to a new resort today, and you guys, this room with a full kitchen, this gorgeous view, and a living room, and a king-size bed was only $120 a night, and it came with 2 meals a day included. Also, they arranged a car to drive us like from one resort to the other, and look at these seats. They had heat warmers, and I've never been at a van where the chairs have leg rests and recline all the way back, and they brought us like drinks and snacks. Anyway, today we went to an elephant sanctuary. It was $60 for the whole day, including transfer to and from, and like a light lunch, and you get to feed them. They grab the bananas with the end of their trunk. It's like a little hand. It feels so weird and so cool, and they're like totally free to roam around, and also you get to give them a bath at the end. It was incredible. And then we took like an hour drive up to see the big Buddha, which is totally free, and the drive is only like $20 round trip. And finally we went to the famous Bangla Road where you can see ping pong shows, but we weren't really into that, so we just got some street food. And look at this beautiful, sweet, spicy, nutty pad thai. I'm convinced this is like one of the best dishes ever created. And we also got some fried dumplings that came with sweet chili sauce, perfectly crispy. So altogether, I think I spent like $200, and that's all for today. Everything I ate at Burger King in Thailand. They had a taro corn pie. I literally saw it through the window and I had to come in because I love the taro pies. They're like so thick and not too sweet. And the corn actually added some sweetness and like a little juicy crunch. I don't know, I liked it. And the crust is always perfectly crispy. They also had a black truffle Swiss burger, and I wasn't expecting the truffle flavor to be so intense. It was also super cheesy, and the burger had kind of like a smoky flavor, but yeah, like really rich and salty. But I was most excited for this tom yum fried chicken. The first bite was almost citrusy, and then the spice like builds over time, and it was honestly some of the spiciest fried chicken I've ever had, but also really flavorful, and it actually did taste like tom yum. They also had hash browns all day that were really nice and salty, and I tried them with a sweet chili sauce that was so thick and sugary, I literally couldn't stop eating them. And these nuggets said they were tempura fried, and I guess maybe they were a little crispier than McDonald's nuggets, but the barbecue sauce was nice and tangy. And I wanted to see if large drink sizes are different here, and not really, like still pretty massive. But that's all for today. Everything I ate on my last day in Thailand. Today at breakfast, I decided to add all of the toppings to my breakfast noodles. I don't know if it was a good idea, but too late. It also had like these big chunks of pork and fish balls, and I added so many different kinds of pepper. It definitely had a kick. And the noodles themselves are so like thick and slurpy, and they also had so much pad thai. I can't stop eating it. I know it's basic, but I love it so much. There's also something about eating noodles for breakfast. Like, why do I have to wait till lunch or dinner for noodles? But anyway, for lunch, I had some pad kra pao. And look at that runny egg. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. It's seriously like so flavorful, like salty and spicy, sweet and garlicky. Wow, I'm gonna miss Thai food so much. And of course, I couldn't leave Thailand without some tom yum. It's that combination of like sour and spicy that just like hits you in the face with heat in the best way. And the shrimp was so tender, and it had a bunch of squid too. And finally, I got some chicken satay, and the sauce was super sweet, but the chicken was like the juiciest, most tender chicken I've had in like a while. It was literally so good. Like I was so full, but it was so good. And it also came with toast. I feel like satay doesn't usually come with toast, but Chris decided to make a sandwich with it. He added pickled veggies, and I have to say it was fire. Like the crunch from the veggies, and the bread was a little crispy, delicious. Bye bye Thailand. And that's all for today.